Today, I'm gonna show you guys how I shot this.
Robbery, robbery. Stole my heart when you left and you took a part of me.
For completely free. But before I do that, only about 5% of you are subscribed, so if you could just take a second to subscribe to the channel, that'd be greatly appreciated. So a few months back, I approached this artist because I had never shot a music video before, and I had gone to high school with this kid, and I said, hey, I kinda wanna shoot a music video for you. Are you down? Of course he was. I said I'd do it for completely free because I had never shot a music video before. And now, a couple months later, the music video was finally made. You guys can watch the full music video in the description. I'm not gonna show it here, but let's get into how I did it. I'd like to mention first that my camera isn't free, the editing software I use isn't free, and some of the plugins I did pay for. But there are free solutions to all these things. You could shoot on your phone, you could shoot on iMovie, you could use included plugins. There's really no excuse to not shoot a music video because you're lacking the good equipment. If it's your first one, use the equipment you had available to you. I just happen to already have this equipment. The biggest thing I'd say I learned is to tell a story. I decided to make a mini narrative that my audience can be engaged in. You don't need all these fancy special effects to engage an audience. You have a camera, you have a person, so work with what you have. I had the artist bring a friend to then argue with in a car to make this sort of relationship drama narrative to go along with the video. Additionally, I took the title of the song, which is Robbery, and I had that same person hold a fake bloody heart and created a literal meaning with the song title and had her literally rob his heart. In the end, it's a simple narrative that kept my audience engaged. Could I have done more with it? Yes. But for my first video, I don't really think I have much to complain about. The second thing is lighting. This is probably my favorite part of the video. If you're shooting during the day, take advantage of the natural light you have available to you. We chose to shoot this at night, so we didn't have any natural lighting. We did have practical lighting like street lamps, but the approach I took was a little different. I'm gonna take you through a couple of the key shots and how I lit them. First, we have what I'll call performance one, which is where the artist was standing and performing to the camera. My friend Kenny and I brought both of our cars and we used that as the key and backlight. So I had Kenny's car light the artist from the side and I put mine behind the artist and put a red gel on it to make the shot more interesting. Now you're probably wondering, gels are paid for. It was $12, yes. You could use anything to get a color diffusion. You could use a bed sheet, you could use a tablecloth. I just chose to buy a small pack of gels. Then to make the shot more interesting, I was lucky enough that the artist brought a bunch of his friends, so there were a couple of cars there. I just had them parked behind the artist to create a more interesting shot. I really liked the effect it made for the camera. It created a lot of flares and just made it look really cool. Then we had performance two, where the artist was performing to the camera in his car. This one was pretty simple. I again took the cars. Kenny's parked in front of the artist to give him a frontal light, and then I parked mine behind that car, which then created this red glow in the background. Lastly, we had the shot of the girl holding the heart, which is in the beginning of the video. That one was pretty simple as well. I just put her in front of my car and it silhouetted her with the red light. Then in post-production, I used sound design to kind of tie everything together. I had a heartbeat play before the song actually played as you're seeing clips of them fighting and her holding the heart, which then I associated that sound effect with her since she literally stole his heart. The heartbeat stops when the song plays, but then it returns at the end when I have the heart on the floor. Then in the background, I show the artist and his friends, which then associated his heart belongs with his friends. It's simple, but it's effective. For making this video for completely free over the span of 2 days, I gotten a couple offers for some paid gigs. So it just comes to show that going out and just shooting a video for free could lead to some future paid work. So go out and use some of the tips that I told you guys about today and make some good music videos for yourself. There's no reason not to. I don't think I ever expected to be a music video director, but here I am, I guess. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy today's discussion, feel free to subscribe to the channel, stick around maybe. Like the video if you liked it, share it with people if you feel like sharing it. I don't know. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.